All right, that should be good enough. All right, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? So y'all will probably say this on the replay. Um, first, I want to thank, and I believe your name, something, C, something or another. Whatever you, I'm sorry to mess up your name, but you made sure to put that you were Latino. He said, I'm Latino. I said, all right, peace. I appreciate you donating that $40. I really appreciate that. Bless you for that. Word up. So we got one donation. But that's what we're gonna talk about right now. So if you don't want to be here for that, you can go ahead and leave. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Amongst that, I'm gonna talk about Jeff Metcalf too and how this all comes together. Because I think I need to spill it out one more time. You know what I mean? I'm a vlogger. I've been vlogging here because sometimes you just got to put your foot down and explain who you are. You'll never get anywhere. I am a vlogger. I spend a lot of time vlogging. In fact, most of my 24-hour day, I would say at least 6 of it is dedicated to editing things or whatever. As I get more and more crafty or whatever, time progresses, I get stuff up every day. Every day. I'm up sometimes probably 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. And sometimes it'd be an edit I won't even use it. I'll be like, nah, I don't want to use this. It's too late, or the time when it's not right, or something or another I don't like. So I dump a lot of my edits. So it's a lot of work that goes into this. Some people, they don't happen to see what can I consider, and if you're wondering what I'm drinking, is coffee. I drink heap loads of coffee. I don't know how close I can get this, but if you can see, let me see if I can get it a little bit. Coffee. See? Coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. Because I'm up all the time. My health has not been the best, and that's why I've been eating more and more to get myself back on track, because I'm always searching for stories. So this is more, and to be honest with you, this is more time consuming than writing songs. You know what I'm saying? And I started catching that last year. I was like, yo, I'm dedicating all this time to this. I mean, I'm going to trials. That includes Diddy's trial. That includes Jonathan Major's trial. That includes Trump's trial. That was 2 years back. You know, so I put a lot of effort into this channel, and I built it up to 30K people. But for some reason or another, I don't know if it's because I'm being monitored. I don't know if it's because somebody has taken it. Because a lot of these people that are insidious and will try to destroy you don't happen to be white. And that's one thing I got to point out. I have not had white people until recently come over to this page, and I'm gonna get into them too, because there's a lot to unpack with them too, a certain type of white person. But I've never had white people do any of this stuff to me. Create pages. I got somebody that created a page, a whole page that is a fake page of me. Literally, I'm gonna show it to you. It's a fake page of me. And they did this to sour or sully my reputation, because I don't agree with them. Most of this, if not all this, stems from the Diddy trial. So I asked myself, I said, why is it that I got 30,000 subscribers and I can't get 20 people to donate $20? There's something odd about that. Why is it when I go live, I have the same amount of people in my live as if I'm being monitored? You understand what I'm saying? And that's what it's gotten down to. I've got 30,000 subscribers. There's no reason why there's only 10 people in my live. And it's either something trying to detour me. Oops. It's either something trying to detour me from being here on this app, or something. There's something going on. And I just haven't figured it out yet. But somebody was also saying that to me. I was like, yo, I talk about topics that are some of the biggest topics out, and I'm only getting 10 right now. There's 7 in here, or whatever. And I got 30,000 people that follow me. 30. Which should let you know that this social media, this particular app, is propaganda based. Now, it's been somehow or another infiltrated. I don't know how it's been infiltrated, but I think the employees of these companies, these apps, have a lot of interaction with people's channels. I really believe that. I believe that they come in and they can harken your channel. They allow people to flag you. You can't see who's in your chat room. So that would be a hell of a... Next time you do an update, YouTube, do that update. Let us be able to see who's in our chat. That way, if I don't see somebody I don't know, I don't like, get rid of them. My whole entire career on this YouTube channel has changed my perspective a lot when it comes to African Americans. Um, as a people, I have to like them. I'm half African American. Personally and socially, I'm on, let's say I was between the fence before. Now I'm almost all the way over the fence because the way their attitudes have changed. Their attitudes are condescending to a lot of the shit that Jeff Metcalf said in his little dissertation the other night. And it was very interesting because he said perception. That's what he was trying to say. He couldn't say it because he's an uneducated man, it's obvious. But what he was trying to inject was perception. And he's got a big point about that perception. Because I've said it before myself. But I don't think it's at extremes. And I think at the same time, someone like Jeff Metcalf, who created himself a whole bunch of dollars, was able to get the white community to come to his beck and call. Luigi Mangione, who we saw murder somebody internationally, he was able to bring in over $500,000. I went down to the prison, the MDC down there, and did a whole live about this. A whole live. Yet, as you see me talking, I'm bothering the black community. You understand this? That's why I said I now understand what the differences are as far as my heritage split. I know how black people think, but I know how Latino people think. And Latino people, the way they think is a lot of condensed with what the world thinks. Well, the way blacks think, it's very solidary, it's very self-serving, it's very let me brag and vanity based. It's just like kind of like to someone is looking outside and it's like it's disgusting how they treat each other. You would think they would treat each other better, but they don't. If you go online and you're looking for somebody to gossip about, you got 20 bloggers you can go to, and YouTube will push their videos out. They'll push their videos out. I've seen guys straight up lie and make up stories and stuff and get rewarded for it. And it just blows my mind how they're able to operate on here. It's almost like the owners, because the owners of the app now are Indian. That's with many multi-million-dollar companies now that are apps and things like that. They either ran by the Indians or the Chinese as their CEOs or operators. And so it's very much the truth. You can go look this up right now. And I don't have nothing against Indian people, not at all. I got a whole bunch of people I know that are Bengali. One of the gentlemen that helped me as a broker to get my place was Indian. Nah, I got wrong guy. Wrong guy for that one. I'm not a racist person, but I will tell you about yourself. I don't give a fuck what color you are. But when it comes to black Americans, and I'm putting this out there for white Americans and other Americans to understand that some of the things that y'all been saying have some balance to them. I hate to fucking say it. Some of the things. You're not saying them the right way. There's a way you could say it that it will be accepted, but there are some things that you're saying. Now, are black men violent? All men are violent. We're fighting simultaneously 3 wars. Ukraine war against Russia. We're fighting another war that's in Afghanistan. Oh, excuse me, not Afghanistan, but we're bombing a couple places over there. We haven't come to a resolution to the problems we're having over there. All of these have been fought by white men. We have another war that's brewing. We've got Africa to deal with. And everywhere you go, there's white soldiers and black soldiers and other soldiers, but there's white soldiers predominantly. And the war between Ukraine and Russia, that's predominantly whites, if not all, 99.9% white. But we don't speak on it. Luigi Mangione did something that was terrible and everybody saw it. And still, white America doesn't talk about it. And when black America talks about it, they want to talk about it in a salacious way because it's a story to them. It's not reality to them. And that's where they can't separate. They've gotten to the point, white America's gotten to the point both. And this is where they're both similar because they've been around each other the longest in this country. The reason they're similar into thinking because each has influenced the other since eon upon eon. They don't even realize it. The southern accent you hear from blacks is actually the poor accents of the poor whites that came before them. Slave masters, they spoke like them. And that's where they copied it from. If you don't believe, you can go look up. There's a linguistics, how do you say it? Linguistics audio that you can listen to from a professor from Columbia University, a female professor, and she broke all this down, the different fractions of white people that were in this country or whatever. So many of y'all are online pretending like you're all in the same income base when a lot of you are poor whites. Is that fair? You will also give out this attitude that there's not any opulent blacks, but you cheer for them when you're watching them play basketball. You cheer for them when you're watching them play football, and they're multimillionaires. On the same token, those same multimillionaires will sit around you and be comfortable, be on their manners and everything with you. But see a guy like me that's busting his ass and working and won't donate $2 to him. See what I mean? There's some truths in some of the things you say. It's just the way you're saying it. Right now, we're in a banter back and forth with white America. I'm seeing online that white America is upset about Austin Metcalf. And I'm saying to myself, I can understand your anger because it's a kid. I always say that all the time. It's a kid. You know what I mean? These are kids. You understand? And we got adults that are 40, 35, 40, 45 years old having discussions about some kids that made a mistake. Mind you, there's schools all across. There was a school down in Texas where I believe it was a white man that went into the school with the little kids, shot that school the fuck up. Killed little kids indiscriminately. This happened like a couple years ago. They even charged one of the police officers because they said he didn't act accordingly as he was supposed to. And he went to jail, if I believe, right in Texas, in one of those small towns in Texas. Oh, it's dangerous if you're black down in the small towns in Texas. That's why I tell the niggas now, do not move down to Texas if you are not used to racism. You're going to get a racism down there that you've never, ever seen. I won't even acknowledge what. Why do you feel so privileged that I should stop my whole life? See, this is the problem with people like you. People like you hide in the shadow. You see, you don't even have give me 2 seconds, y'all. You don't even have a profile picture for me to respect you. If you didn't hear me earlier, what's your name again? Drocor? You have a fake name. You have no profile picture. But I'm supposed to acknowledge you for what reason? For what reason? For what reason? What makes you believe that you are, and this is the problem with white America. White Americans believe it from the poorest of them to the richest of them, that they should have motherfuckers at their beck and call to answer their question. This is not a Q&A, bitch. I don't give a fuck about your question. I'm talking about what I want to talk about, and that's called controlling the room. This is my room, my cookie shop. You understand? Now, if you want a cookie shop of your own, set up your own shit on your own fucking block. You don't come over here and tell me what the fuck to do. You think you're talking to some kid that grew up in the fucking projects? Bitch, I live in Connecticut. I grew up around Italians and Greeks all my fucking life. I grew up around whites that got way more than you. The area I live in, they got way more than you. So you watch who the fuck you're talking to. You don't talk to me like that. And I'm definitely not fucking answering anything you got to say, you bitch. I can't stand men like this. They come in here and think you're supposed to adorn to them. And see, that's the problem, white America. You think you're America's parents. You're not America's parents anymore. You understand what I'm saying? That's the problem. See, the thing I hate is a motherfucker that will act like he's all with everybody having rights and shit like that. Until the moment comes when you want that person to do something and they don't want to do what you want to do. That's when the real white in you comes out. Now, I live in Connecticut, dog. I lived around white people my whole entire life. Even when I didn't live in Connecticut, I was around white people my whole entire adolescence. My first girlfriend was a white girl. So when I tell you this from experience. My friends that I used to hang at their house, they were white and black and Latino too. But predominantly, a lot of my friends, they were white because of the area we lived in. So I've always been around white people. Always. This is what I'm telling you. Some of you are joining forces with these racist conversations, and that's not you. Your anger is your loss or perceived loss in control. And that's what you think you should have. As much as you speak against being not being a privileged person or not projecting yourself as being privileged, you subconsciously think this because of the way you grew up and don't even realize it because it's so engaged in you. It's so embedded in you from birth into adulthood. You don't notice when you're in a coffee shop or something like that And even if the barista or even if the cashier says something racist to you, you then turn around and will come on live and there's no racism. There's people behind this Aston Metcalf thing that are right down outright calling people niggas. I've seen fucking minorities join the conversation. And I'm like, ain't you the same motherfuckers that was sitting there talking about no ICE, no ICE, no ICE? I got the black people won't join us, ICE. Now you on joining with the white people that wanted to deport you, that are supporting deporting you. You want to join with them light-skinned Latinos, and I'm talking specifically to certain Latinos. I've seen Puerto Ricans get in this conversation. I've seen some Dominicans get into this conversation. For what reason, I don't know. Huh? Chorizo tried to wipe out the whole fucking Dominican Republic. He tried to do the same thing as Hitler. That was the president of the Dominican Republic. He tried to do the same genocide that Hitler did. He learned it from Hitler in the 40s. Go look it up. If you were dark or you couldn't speak Spanish, he shoots you on sight. If you were dark and couldn't speak Spanish, he shoots you on sight. People will come on here and they say, no, getting mad about Kanye West speaking about the Jewish community the way he did it. It was harsh. They will still ride Kanye to this day. But if you're not talking about your murderers, if you're not talking about your killers, if you're not talking, that's what I really think this is. I think this Austin Metcalf conversation, not by his father, I will say that, not by his father, but by other people, I think is being used to put a shroud in a cloud of what we obviously see. Rob Reiner's son killed his parents. This drug-stricken piece of crap killed his parents. Y'all won't make a mention of that. White community won't have a saturation of conversation about it and say it's fatigue. The president was almost killed 2 times. If you include the last 2 times, that was done by niggas, a half a nigga and a full nigga, so we even on that. But the point was, the first attempts were done by 2 white men. Huh? You forgot? This is all in a circle of 2 years. May I continue? Luigi Mangione, who y'all gave $500,000 to, white community. That guy, remember him? We watched him on national TV shoot and kill an innocent man, and people cheered it on. So I'm just saying, maybe there's something wrong with you too, white America, and your delirium, not delusion, delirium. Because you had a delirium point. See, anytime a motherfucker ain't in control anymore, they lose their mind. This is the same way you would get with a boyfriend that's jealous over his girlfriend. It's the same type of delirium. They lose control, and one day the girl wakes up and she just says, you know what, I can't take this anymore, Joe. You're not going to beat me anymore. And he gets mad. Because you reclaim control. The population of America is not a bunch of cattle, white America. We're not here for your beck and call. We're not here to work for you. I mean, hell, you won't even hire most of them. You'll hire the women because you can control them. See, back to control. We never talk about, let me tell you something. If you want to talk about, and listen, I'm going to throw one on y'all. This is for white America and black America both, because it has to be said, and none of these bloggers have ever said this. If you want to contribute one of the biggest traitors to America that has ever been, it is the white man that has been reluctant to hire black men on purpose. They keep poverty going. They keep your crime going. They keep all these elements that they complain about and call them fatigue. They keep them going because of their boundaries of, I can't have you. Don't believe me? Go into any McDonald's across the country right now. The majority of them don't even have black or white workers in them. They have Latinos. Go into any Starbucks. Most of these blue collar, red, yellow, and blue establishments that have those palette colors, they're all Latin. The Dunkin' Donuts up in the Northeast, the majority of them from Philly to Boston, all Latino. I can't make it up. And it's girls. It's not even boys. It's girls. The majority of the time. You go to the cell phone places, it's the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? So your reluctantness, and I see men that are out here looking for jobs. They have a reluctantness, and I'm gonna join the side of the women right here for a minute too. They have a reluctantness, white men, to hire women and minority men, specifically minority black men, and they have had a fucking time of doing it year after year, decade. There are people in the 80s that were talking about this, 70s that were talking about this, 60s that were talking about this. You understand what I'm saying? They all were talking about this. You understand? And here we are, 2026, within a new millennium, and y'all still talking about the same problems that grandma and great granddaddy was talking about. Why? Because the white men in this country, that is one thing you're guilty for. And the day that you acknowledge this, the better off you'll be. And I'll say it to you one more time. I have had, if you walk past a black person and you say, oh, they're poor, you're attributing, and you don't hire people, and you're in charge, you're in a position you can hire people, and you don't hire them to get rid of the poverty. Because see, anywhere you go in the world and there's poverty, there's crime. You don't believe me? Ask Africa. Don't believe me? Ask Uzbekistan. Don't believe me? Ask Ukraine. Don't believe me? I can keep going. Or any country you go to that is a base or whatever, what you'll find is all the time there's usually poverty there. And this is why the people are fighting. Yeah, they're fighting over religion too. But that fight that's happening at the bank right now with Israel, that's over one thing and one thing only: poverty. At the bottom basis of that whole conversation is about poverty, resettlement, and poverty. When they went in and the Kurds, remember that with Milosevic? That was about poverty. So what it is I think a lot of white people have dehumanized a certain group of people, whether by tradition, whether by how you grew up in your household, whatever the case may be. And you have uniformly come together because all of y'all thought this. At one time, this wouldn't even have been a conversation because you would have been shamed. But now, instead of the powers to be saying something, they're saying nothing. Now, in the real world, when people are talking like this online, it should be different freaking. Y'all notice it's the same thing, right? Look at my count meter. You notice there's always 10 people. It's never more than 10. I keep trying to tell you, I'm being monitored now. YouTube is making sure I don't get more than 10 people in this live. It was like that the last live. It was like that the live before. It was like that the live before that. 10 people. I only get 10 people in my live out of 30,000 people. That's crazy, right? That's why we're moving the whole caboodle here. 30,000 subscribers, but now nothing but 8 people in here. Y'all trying to tell fucking app. And when it comes in here and talks, if you notice, they don't have a picture out. Everybody comes in here and talks is negative. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there is a conspiracy going on right now. And I believe, honestly and truthfully, that some people in white America, they have it fucked up. And I think some people in black America have it fucked up too. You have been taught about women. Let me get back to black America now. You have been taught about women. Many of the women that raised you by themselves, y'all have been taught about women to use the same shield of victimhood as they do. And it's very dangerous when a man does that because you make yourself look docile. Now, not all this docileness is your fault. It's a lot of different elements to it. But one of the most docile effects that y'all do is this victimhood shit where you say, oh, they did it because we're black. They did it because we're black. Everything they did because you're black. Sometimes they do shit because you're an asshole. You get out of the car with a gun on you and you get shot in the process and you didn't let the cop know before you open the door, hey, I got a gun on me. Or at least put your hands up so they can see them if you got a gun on you. I've seen niggas get stopped by the police, and I've seen white boys do this too. So let's not just stop and be like, oh, it's a snake. No, it's white boys too. White boys have been killing motherfucking Bonnie and Clyde. Get the fuck out of here. The first drive-by shooting in the United States, go look this up right now, was done by one Al Capone in Chicago. It was a specific type of Model T that had a lift door, a side lift door on it. It was supposed to be so you could step in and make it more comfortable for the missus and for the companions. So they used to have these step doors on the side of the cars or whatever. The guys, you could used to stand on it. They have the door open, stand on that, and that would keep their brace, and they would with one arm. That was Al Capone. Senatarian. Many people don't know this. Al Capone was from the Bronx. He's not from Chicago. He's from the Bronx. Well, I know YouTube. It's okay. I know. Don't worry about it. We're gonna leave. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna leave. I got 30,000 subscribers, but only got 4 people in here because this app doesn't like people like me. This app prefers people that lie. If you're a liar, if you're a gossiper, or you're a woman, the same type of video I'm doing right now, I have over 210,000 people in there. But if you're not lying and gossiping on this app, you ain't getting very far. It's the truth. Anyway, enough of the race talk. I want to talk about black race real quick. I am very let down that the person that donated to me when I got off, his name was C something. I gotta go look at the damn thing. But thank you, pa. I appreciate it. Gracias, no intento, sabe. Claro. Pero chavo ahí se esta cabrón, pero la negro no tiene nada por mí. No tiene nada por mí. Porque yo soy diferente, tú sabes, claro. No quiere. Esa está bueno. Pues esa es mi gente, tú, entonces sabes, la negro americano, me da un gusto, amigo. Ya. No sé nada, but gracias por la chavo, pero un donation. Anyway, putting this all in perspective, I'm going to say it like this. I got 30,000 subscribers. And you see what the title is about, so don't get mad and say, oh, you're doing this, you read the title. If you don't like the title, you can go somewhere else. I'll get back to the Jeff Metcalf shit in a minute. But I got to speak for myself. I got 30,000 subscribers. This app is only allowing me every time to have 8 people in here to 10 people in here. For whatever reason, I don't know. I really don't even care at this point. It doesn't even matter. We're moving the whole ship out of here anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been working on it. Matter of fact, before I end this, I'm going to try to see if I can share the link. If not, I'll share the link after this. We're going to move this whole ship off of here. This is a waste of time at this point. This is a app that's designed to give you the illusion that you're getting more views than you're actually getting. And they do that to saturate you and suck you in, so you do this endless dive of uploading every 5 minutes. But this ain't it no more. This is like I said before, and I say it again, this is a boomer and a YN app now. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you got to be a boomer in this space where, well, professional collision, and what I do is, hey, I'm a petition, and we got this program we want to sell you, and all thing you have to do is buy the program right here. Like, it's a bunch of old school ass niggas doing the same shit they've been doing for 15 years, selling courses and shit. I don't do no shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? And at the same time, these niggas can still get donations from these people. So black people kind of operate in this space. They like to get shit from. They don't like to get the information. They like the way the information is delivered to them. So you gotta preach to them, like in this preachy voice. You know what I mean? Like, oh Lordy, and act like the world is just so terrible and shit. And that ain't my personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't sell you doom. You know what I mean? I don't know how to do that. I know how to sell you hope. I know how to sell you cockiness. I know how to sell you having some motherfucking emphasis in yourself. I know how to sell you can do it. I know how to sell you a lot of things, but I don't know how to sell you grief and turmoil. You know what I'm saying? I'm not good at that. There's certain niggas that's good at that. Like Umar Johnson, he's good at that. Tariq Nasheed, that nigga's good at that. Boyce Watkins, that nigga's good at that. O'Shea Duke Jackson, that nigga's good at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a musician. I'm not a blogger. I said that a million times. I'm a musician. I'm not a blogger. And my musician community doesn't exist anymore. All the old rappers, they're cashing out. They just worried about themselves. I would have no hope with them. You know what I'm saying? Except for one that I'm hoping on. He might do a 360 on me too. 180 on me too. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I just have to put faith in it. The music community is the one, not the strangers, not them. It's the music community I think I'm the most upset about, because it wasn't nothing what I thought it was going to be. A lot of people said, I thought you would have saw that when you guys, if y'all wonder what I'm doing, I was putting lotion on face. Some people, they said to me, I thought you saw that when you got what's the name? That, man, but I need y'all to hit that Cash App up though. I don't get that shit to the end of the month. Yeah, these people at Google, they got us locked in. That's why I'm leaving here. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaving here. This ain't the spot to be no more. Like, I appreciate that 500 joints. I appreciate that. Yeah, but I'm leaving off of here completely. Like, I'm talking about we shutting this whole shit over here down. I'm being monitored, G. And I'm being monitored probably by a group of niggas that's like, they're like a troll campaign. Like, as soon as they see your numbers going up or whatever, they start flagging you and shit. You know what I mean? That's what they let go on over here at this app. This is a fuck nigga app. You know what I'm saying? For real. Ain't no way I got 30,000 subscribers. There's only 5 niggas in here. Huh? That don't even make sense. And that's why I said I can't get 30, 20 niggas to donate $20. I got some shit I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit I want to film for y'all. You can't do it. If you, as a black man, say to black Americans, can you donate? They will turn off watching you. But if you're a black female and you say, can I donate? They will reach as far as they can in their pocket and donate to you. Why? Because they have an adoration for their women. They live their life the way that single mama has taught them. Single mama has taught them, you always got to depend on me. You always got to take care of me. You always got to be. That's why you have cases where you have these women that their son is damn near their husband. You understand? I swear to God to you. I know that sounds weird, but it's the truth. A lot of these chicks be having their son as a goddamn husband. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes before. That's all they do. You be dating them or something. They talking about the kid. That's why I really don't talk to girls with kids no more. Because that shit just don't work out for me. I tried talking to this girl with kids, and I was like, yo, I'm coming over here. This bitch is spending more time with the kid. I mean, didn't you cook for them and all that shit before I came over? You knew I was coming over here, like, and this is like 10:30 at night. So I'm not exaggerating. These little kids, this little man supposed to be in the fucking bed. You know what I'm saying? So that was another thing that drew me off too. I was like, bitch, what did you do that this nigga ain't want to stay with you and this little boy only 6? You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about that shit. Then when she started getting the conversation, yeah, and I'm gonna take my baby daddy to court. I'm like, damn, this could be me. Who, I'm next? You know what I mean? Nah, I stopped fucking with that. You know what I mean? So that's why most of the girls I date, they usually around like 32 to like 35-ish. I really don't go no higher than that. You know what I'm saying? I don't go no lower than that either. I might give you a chance at 29, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, we got too much out of sync. But because I'm a reference shit, you ain't gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I'm gonna look stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look stupid. You know what I mean? She'd be like, nah, but I know NBA YoungBoy. I ain't say NBA YoungBoy, bitch. Right? Bitch, go put that lotto on. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to at least, you know, I don't want you referencing anything else younger than Cardi. Put it that way. If you reference anything in your Rolodex or your playlist that's younger than Cardi, we probably shouldn't be talking to each other. Cardi, I always put it like that. I'm like, if you don't listen to, if Cardi is the only girl rapper you listen to, and a few other older rappers like Nicki, like if you could recite Nicki verses, that's a good thing. If you could recite Cardi verses, that's a good thing. If you could recite, you know what I mean, like older female rappers, put it that way. Anyway, I don't have nothing against the women. I really don't. I think they take it out of text when I say that. What I mean is, y'all unconsciously raised a whole bunch of sissy ass men that don't support each other. When every other man will. When I go around my homeboys that are Latino, first thing we do is speak. Before anybody hand me a beer, before anybody talk to me about anything or whatever, or that, you understand what I'm saying? Every time. When I get around, and even if I'm around strange Latinos, we still, you know what I mean? Like, I have to say that. Black people are not like that, dog. They're just not like that. The men, especially, the men have no camaraderie unless there's despair. Case in point, with our boy Camelo. That's just despair. That's when everybody want to get together, when it's despair. If you gather them together because of despair, that means it's too late. Is that fair? If you're gathering together because it's despair, that means it's too late because you didn't prevent the despair from happening. That's when I'm trying to put in your ear, and y'all just ain't connecting with me. You're like, I remember that one time he said da. You living up every bit of it. That's like going 120 miles per hour down the highway. You know the consequences that could happen, but you still don't put on the seatbelt. See what I mean? So it's like now you get in the car crash, you ain't had the seatbelt on. But if you would have had the seatbelt on, you would at least been prepared. You guys are not prepared for a lot of things. And one of the things you're not prepared for is this outright rising of rednecks, poor white trash, and cold lily blue collar motherfuckers from across the country all rattling up. I'm on black fatigue. I read the statistics. Well, you ain't doing per capita. I used to work at a major record company. That's all we did, numbers. This was before the internet was useless heavy and all that shit. I used to have to really count on by ear. In the past maybe 30 years, we have adapted socially and otherwise computers to the utilage that we use them now. Right? Is that fair? Look at this, 30,000 people. I got 5 people in here. This app is fucking with me. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Ooh, yeah, we getting the fuck up off this bullshit ass app. That's the problem, this app. That's the problem. Somebody's flagging me, and then on top of that, they got like little flagging crews. Did y'all know that? Black Americans have like little flagging crews. So they'll go and cruise and like they'll pick up a blogger they don't like or something he said about somebody or whatever, and they'll have their whole crew go over there and flag the page. But then they want you to stand with them. You'll say, yo, I need 20 people to donate $20. They'll say no, but then a tragedy happened. They want you to stand with them. No, that's where y'all get it fucked up at. Nigga, if you don't come to my beck and call when I ask you, I'm not coming to your beck and call when you ask me. I don't give a fuck how many of it is of you. I live by a whole set of different rules. And a lot of these rappers, they used to live by the rules. Now these decadent, flamboyant motherfuckers. Hey girl, ass motherfuckers. I can't stand half of these rappers out here, the old ones or the young ones. Bunch of selfish bastards. I tagged a couple of these sucker ass rappers. Some I know, some I don't. And I was just trying to say, I said, well, I know if the rap community see me, say I just need $20 bills, I know one of them niggas gonna come through. Nope. Them niggas gonna tell you some 1990 shit like they told us back in 2000 something when we first came into the game, the street team. Well, you gotta get it like that, you gotta work like that, nigga. You got on so you can put other black people on. You don't exist unless other black people are on. And it's just like Kevin Hart said, and I got the clip, I put it up. He said, I make sure I take care of everybody. I love the words right there. I said, I know I'm not wrong. I'm just talking from a perspective of a nigga that came up under morals like that. These niggas didn't, obviously. And those morals were this. Kevin Hart said, I make sure everybody around me has got money, because if I go visit here, I go visit there, I'm going to be there by myself. You go to Santorini, Greece, you're going to be there by yourself. You understand what I'm saying? There'll be some Americans around, but most likely it'll be white Americans. So why not take the homies with you? You understand what I'm saying? And make sure they got money so they can spend their own money. That way they ain't worried about your money. That's how Kevin Hart got his people around him. Y'all niggas think the opposite way. Y'all niggas think, nah, I'm going to go over here and showboat. The day of showboating is over. And y'all old niggas, and I'm an old nigga too, but I ain't as old as y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is still out here trying to showboat like it's 95, nigga. These niggas gonna rob y'all asses. Yo, nigga, you see these joints I got on one time? Yeah, you go a little shit like that. Puff used to do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Puff used to do that same shit. Yeah, he was the arbitrator, him and Jay-Z, the arbitrators of that shit. You understand me? So it's just weird to me that these old niggas and niggas will be like, oh, well, you blaming niggas. I'm not blaming anybody. I didn't say anything. I'm talking about now. Dame Dash, if he would shut his fucking mouth, and I want to sit down with Art the Fart. Everybody want to sit down with Art the Fart all the time. If he wasn't sitting down with Art the Fart, talking about, yeah, back in 96, Jay-Z did, nobody give a fuck. I watched that video. You only got 50,000 fucking views on that. I put a short up that got 50,000 views. You should come fuck with me. And I said, I put up a video. I said, Dame Dash, whatever you do, don't respond to Jay-Z. He might be testing you to see who bought. A Skino throws out a whole fucking freestyle that sounds fucking garbage. No offense, Eskino, that shit was garbage. Don't ever use Drake's beats like that. You sound like you haven't rapped in years. There's no energy in it. The bars seem all like, I don't know. It's just, you start out a diss track, unless the lyrics are like the shit Tupac did. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't some shit like that, then you just come out the gate. First of all, fuck you on for your. That's still the hardest lyric ever. Go light with the diss. Don't start out with the first couple lyrics on the diss. And, I don't know. It was just horrible. I was like, no, Skino, if you're gonna come back, don't come back off this shit. You know what I'm saying? You better than that. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Sparks and Skino, man. Never diss. This a clear observation. I was like, nah, nigga, don't do that. That's why the nigga ain't have you up there. You don't know what this nigga got planned. See, Jay be doing all kinds of shit. All them niggas you seen up on that stage, Beanie and all them or whatever, now them niggas gonna have a resurrection. Now niggas gonna go check the catalog and they gonna buy some of their shit. They ain't gonna be checking for that Eskino shit right now. It don't matter how many of them little ragtag ass podcasts you sit on either. They're not looking for Eskino's catalog now. Why? Because they wasn't on the stage in Philly. There's niggas that'll go cop Beanie's album just because he was on stage in Philly at the Roots picnic with Jay-Z. All right. People have resurrections in their cells all the time. Trust me on this one. And a lot of times it depends on moments. That was a moment. It was a moment that they were talking about consistently for the next 4 days. Shout out to Eskino, but the diss track, it was whack. You know what I'm saying? No offense. It was just whack. Neither one of y'all niggas should have responded, and you might have had more of an opportunity. But y'all want to go over there and sit with Art the Fart. Tell us what happened in 1998. I'm like, damn, man, it sounded like y'all niggas was always snitches. I don't sit with no niggas on camera talking about what we did and how we did it and how we moved. That's why niggas don't like me, because I won't sit down with them and be like, yo, what did you see around puffing them niggas? None of your fucking business, bitch. I had a nigga offer me $5,000 and I didn't take it. And you know who you are. And then a nigga turned around, did an interview with a chick and then put me in the fucking picture and everything. The nigga took it down. I appreciate that, but I'm just like, yo, that's crazy. Like, I've been through a lot of things on this app, man. A lot of things. One of the things I'm going through right now is this app will not permit me to get more than 10 people in here. And I got 30,000 people that follow me. And you trying to tell me that ain't contrived, that ain't prescriptions? Nah, that's on purpose. That's definitely on purpose. We need 20 people to donate $20 to the Cash app or to the Give Send Me, which is in the description box under this title. I'm going to prove to everybody else, no matter what race you are, how it's hard for me to promote Black Americans and support them where they won't even support themselves or their own. Y'all should be fronting and stunting all the it's crazy. And they're not for me. Not for me. And that's why I said, I think now I keep that to myself. But I think and see, this is how I think of it. If I have a kid in this community, in that community, the Black community, my kid is not gonna be in a neighborhood, how can I say, gonna be in a culture totally where nobody gives a fuck about him. And I know Latino culture is not like that. And I know that white culture is not like that. They're showing it to you. Here you go, Jeff Metcalf. Here's $100 from me. Here you go, Chud the Builder. We'll get you out of prison. Here you go, Luigi Mangione. We all saw you shoot that man, but here's $500,000. We hate insurance companies too. That means you would murder somebody too, or celebrate somebody's murder. But this is where we at. We're sorry, Sean Gareth. We know you didn't mean to shoot Julio Fulio. Here's some money. They're donating to him. These are the facts that Black America don't want to hear you talk about. And some of the shit, even though it was some silliness, I had to listen to it the third time. And I said, I don't think this man, Jeff Metcalf, is a racist per se. I think he's a man that's hurt because his son is gone out of twins. That's got to hurt. I lost a kid. So I couldn't sit there and judge him and be like, yo, I couldn't even say fuck his kid. Because these kids were still at the age, and nobody got called a nigga from what I heard. You know what I'm saying? But These kids were at the age where their whole life was in front of them. At 10, 15 years from now, when they matured, they wouldn't even have been the same people. Just like you was once upon a time. Once upon a time, some of these white people that are online talking all this racist shit, you had a black friend, fourth, fifth grade, third grade. You had a black friend that you used to meet him at lunch or hang with him at football practice. He was your homie, and somewhere along the line, you changed. So you can go either direction. You could be semi or kind of racist or kind of territorial when you're young and not so much as you mature, or you could be nice and cool and collective, and then one thing happened to you. I hate niggers. Happens. Is that fair? 30,000 people. I want y'all to pay attention to this because I'm keeping a document of this. Because what I'm going to actually do is, I know they're going to try to explain it. Well, it could be the way you put the title. It could be the way you put the picture. It could be the way your duration of how long you were streaming. It could be these are the answers they're going to give. And I'm going to say, okay, so explain to me out of multiple different topics. And I've got 30,000 subscribers. I don't have 300. I don't have 30. I don't have 3,000. I have 30,000 subscribers. And you're telling me only 6 people are interested in what I'm talking about. If y'all don't see through that shit, y'all, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. We're looking for 20 black Americans to donate $20 to your boy. I just want to show a white America that y'all are better than what y'all portray. And I don't see anybody doing it, so I'm going to take it as, I want to keep it as is. You gotta be able to live in reality too. You know what I'm saying? Which leads me to this. Listen to, I don't know who I'm going to direct this at. I will direct this at specifically intelligent blacks and suburban blacks. I'll say it that way. And I'm not talking about conservatives. I'm not talking about anybody like that. You are in danger right now. You got 2 elements on you. You got one element, which is the nigger element. The nigger element is so loud that they believe that the whole culture is like that. They will take, and I'm talking about they, I mean other races. They will take out of account that, how can I say it? They will take out of account not only do you not consider the judges, lawyers. It was a black lawyer that got Rick Chow off, if you didn't know. Cant, I believe that's what his name is. He was a black lawyer. He got a Chinese man off of killing a little black boy. They went at his head too for it. The point is, there's black lawyers, judges, cops, military men, and you group in together and you say, all these niggers are the same. We need to get them out of the country. Does that include them too? Because I know some judges would probably have a problem with that. The guy that proceeded over, one of the guys that proceeded over Puff had 3 black lawyers. He had 2 females, I believe, and then one guy who I'm familiar with or whatever. Shout out to him. I'm not going to say your name right now, but you know who you are. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. I don't have, on that side of my culture, I don't have nobody I can depend on over there. So am I stupid for still advocating for them? Like, I'm just asking the question. Because to me, I feel stupid. I feel stupid to advocate for people that wouldn't advocate for me. Is that fair? And they'll put it to you, oh, you begging for money. That's the first thing they'll say to you. They try to shame tactics. They get this from the Christian church. The Christian church adapted it to mammy and a grandmama and people of old. So this is generational shit. You know, you can pass down generationally slave thinking. Believe it or not, I'm telling you, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Educated suburban blacks, you are in trouble with these people. If you are in black culture now, you would think that all black culture is raunchy and rant and disgusting. And the reason they've done it because media has allowed it. Media has literally allowed it and they reward it. Now, shout out to Lizzo and everything like that. But look here, you big bufferilla bitch. We got to be said of what's being said. You was a nasty ass whore for about a good couple of years, including going in front of kids with your cheeks hanging out at the basketball game, not giving no consideration, no kid twerking and everything else, that big pancake ass of yours. You understand what I'm saying? To up now, you got a video out, I think it's Hoes. Is that correct? That's the name of the songs that the Wayans brothers picked for their soundtrack For what fucking reason, I don't know. That's probably why that movie failed. Well, I ain't for it. I mean, it's just a lot of people didn't like it. They said they didn't think it was that funny. But shout out to them, though. I ain't dissing them. I'm just saying that's what people thought. But that soundtrack didn't help. That shit with her and Sexy Red, I thought that shit was disgusting. Sexy Red has a makeup line that's named after STDs, if you didn't know. She has a whole makeup line. See, the people that enabled her makeup deal, they enabled her. The people that enabled the Lizzo to twerk around and be like basically the Venus Hottentot of fucking hip hop, that bitch was echoes on by probably no more than 10 people of Harvard team. They promoted that. See what I'm saying? So debauchery has been promoted by white companies and it's giving you the illusion that it's niggas. No, this is what white people would call the elites, the controllers of the game. They're the ones that put together these artists. They're the ones that tell these artists where to go. They're with these artists most of the time, at least 14 hours out of the day, if they're on a run. So they're being promoted to do these shots. They're being promoted to act a certain way or whatever. And as you can see, it ain't clandestine with the scenery, if you want to say, right? Is that fair? But y'all don't get that. And that's what white America's got to get. The motherfuckers that you are complaining about have been created by other white people. The same white people at one time that you were indentured servants to. Or did you forget? Did you forget my Irish friends? Did you forget my Italian friends? Where the word ghetto comes from. You know the word ghetto was Italian? Did you know that? It was an area where they put the poor Jews that were running away from persecution at the time. And I believe it was Constantine. It might have been Constantino was one of them, but they were running over to Italy. So they gave them a whole area over there. I can't believe nobody knew this. The word ghetto is literally an area where they used to put Jewish refugees in Italy when they were running away from prosecution. I don't know if it was from the church or whoever it was, but whatever it was, they were, I don't remember that part too well, but I remember reading this was years ago, because I was reading at that time the lost books of the Bible and all that stuff. But at the time when I was reading that, I remember that. And it said that the word ghetto comes from a section of town that they used to put the Jews in Italy. So it's an Italian word, the word ghetto. It's not an American word. It's not a word. It was a word that was adapted and put on us. It's like the word nigga is Portuguese. Spanish slaveholders, they used to give that name. The ship, I live in Connecticut, the ship, what the hell was it? The Amistad was a Portuguese slave ship. It landed in the area out by where I used to live in Connecticut, on the other end of Connecticut. You understand? They even have a, what's the name, to commemorate it. It landed there and they actually had the trial in New Haven, Connecticut. You can go look this up if you want to. That was a Portuguese slave ship. So a lot of these terms that you get come from the Europeans. They don't come from the Americas. They come from the Europeans and the slaveholders they were dealing with back and forth. Shit's funny to me, really. I can't get 20 black Americans to donate $20 to me, but every time that they need me, I should be there on call. That doesn't make sense to me. And I don't think I can accept those terms, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really good with those type of terms. That sounds like the niggas in the music business. You do everything for us, we do nothing for you. That's how it goes. Black people are just like the niggas in the music industry, and they don't even realize it. You really are. You selective on who you help. I tell you how black Americans are exactly the same as in the music industry, and why so many black people and Latin people have failed in the music industry on behest of these same black people. Black people think about themselves. That's it. And I'm talking about solely themselves, individually. They've been taught like this. Whites do that too. They worry about themselves, but they also worry about their family. They also not only worry about their family, but they worry about the community unilaterally. This is why Luigi Mangione got the money as quick as he did. This is why Chuck the Buddha, even though he shot a U.S. Marine, he got the money as quick as he did. And people to rally for him to release him. He just shot a nigger. What's the big deal? Black Americans. Can somebody type in who I'm being monitored by? Though I at least like to know who I'm being monitored by, because obviously you don't want me to get more than 10 people in here each live that I get, and I got 30,000 subscribers. So could you at least, as soon as I said that, 4 motherfuckers jumped out. I love to know who I'm getting monitored by. It's definitely the app that's, we use the word I'm looking for, suppressing my views. They're making it so I don't get more. I got 30,000 subscribers. That alone, when I go live, it's all the same 10 motherfuckers in here. And they say absolutely nothing. So I know it's the app. So I'll probably close this down in a second here because obviously they're suppressing my views. They'll let me get off on the short shit, but because I got 50,000 views yesterday. But as far as going live, every time I go live, it's the same 10 people in here. So that's why I said we got to move. I got to leave this app. This app is not profitable for me anymore. I can't make money via the app itself like that. They didn't pay me last month. Nobody gave a shit. I said, yo, I need a couple people to donate to me because I didn't get paid. Yo, fuck you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what you gonna do? What we gonna do? Nah, ain't what we gonna do, nigga. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Nah, remember when we don't. That's why I tell them, don't come in here calling me brother. Don't, if you ain't donated to me and supported me, hit the like buttons. Please don't come in here calling me brother. Please don't come in here calling me my boy or that we fam. Or nah, fuck all that. Nigga, show me we grown. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no kids. We grown. You know what I mean? Then they'll try to shame you because they don't want to donate to you. What they'll do is they'll try to shame you. You know what I mean? It's kind of. Hold on one second. Let me share this. And these are like social media. 9 times out of 10, consider Black Americans are very perverse at watching people. They're very. That's one thing I will say on the online space. Americans are like your number one. What do you call it? And I will say that because this is my experience. They're like your number one voyeurs, social media voyeurs. Meaning they'll watch you, they'll even subscribe to you just so they can see what you're gonna say. And they use that as like none of these people tonight, none of these famous black vloggers, they're not gonna be talking about this Aston Metcalf or the boy Carmelo or what's going on with Chud. They're gonna be talking about silly shit. And that's why y'all getting left in the dust. And that's why these white vloggers and people, even Myron, you know what I'm saying? All those guys, that's why they're making fun of you right now. That's how they're calling you the low IQ. Because I got to be honest with you, only somebody with a low IQ will be sitting around day after day. Because it's too easy to sit around and gossip about somebody. It's too easy to do it. It's too easy to do it. I can get up over here right now. You know what I don't like about Donald Trump, man? Fuck that nigga. I know one time Donald Trump was down there and I seen him on Fifth Avenue and he was with Epstein and all that. And I seen it with my own 2 eyes. Him and Epstein had some bras and they would throw him in the back of the car. See what I'm saying? You make shit up about it. That's what Trump mean by fake news. So salute to the general in chief on that shit. What up, Queens? I feel you. You know what I'm saying? God. You know what I mean? But niggas will make up shit on you. And this is the way of the land now. White motherfuckers, black motherfuckers, Spanish motherfuckers, they literally make up shit on you. And let me show you how deep it got with me. I had niggas make a whole fake channel about me. This is how much black Americans, on behest of women mostly, hold on one second. Yeah. I had to think about what the name of the channel was. They named it really, really slick. Yeah, there you go. You have to put it in a certain way. I saved it. Hold on, it's coming up. I want to show y'all this channel. The black, oh, they even put up shorts about me. This is crazy. So, this is a channel that somebody made of me. Thing is, that's not me. And so when you click it and you go to the channel, oh, they took down the other one, so they started a new one. So it's 2 of them they had, because the other one had mad videos in it. So here's another one. So what they did was they went around and they clipped shit. I flagged the other channel, so they must have took it down. This is the second one. And they had a live chat, as you can see. They had a live chat. That one, they took 43 seconds of my video. Hold on, let me see. There's more videos in here than that. Where did they put all the videos at? They might have put them on private, I think. But these people, some of these people are very scared of me. I don't know why, but they're very scared of me. Let me see if I go here to shorts. Oh yeah, they took a whole bunch of videos down. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here they are, right here. Yeah, I had to go to latest. So, as you can see, up until this winter, they had been watching me. And this is what they had put up here. All these different videos. They got videos with me looking like I want you to see this. They got videos of me looking like a vampire, all kinds of shit. But what you'll see consistently is every last one of these videos, like that's Puff. They only put up something when I'm talking about Puff. Right there, they try to put up DMX and say that he's DMX's whatever. This is crazy, though. This is me down at the trial, so they will catch a shit with me down at the trial. There's one with a dog in it. There's one with a vent. Like, this is somebody that's really sick. You see this? Now I'm a horse. This is somebody that just went through my whole catalog. This is like from 2 years ago. I'm a gremlin. I'm sitting on the toilet. They went and found a picture of me. That means they went to one of my other social medias. This is harassment. And it just goes for a long time. So this person has some videos that have gotten 271 views, 164 views. I think the most has gotten, they haven't got that much reach, was one that had 2.7K views. That had something to do with Puff. Then it started going up a little bit, then it went back down. One got 1,000 views, another one got 300. So what this channel basically was doing was, their whole thing was to scare my reputation. At the top of this, these same black people, because this is black people. Oh, here's one right here. So YouTube is blocking my views because I worked at Bad Boy. People are... You hear this one right here? Look at this one right here. You show is ugly. That is still framing shit. I don't pick my nose. I was like, it's crazy. You sure is ugly. I'm ugly. I'm ugly now. And it got 20 likes. So this is what black Americans be doing right here. They'll go up against you, and then they'll cry when white people come up against them. Ain't you gonna stare with us? What would I stare with you for? You doing shit like this. And this page, by the way, this page is monetized. This page is monetized. So they're making money off of it. They're making money off my image. I've reported this shit. YouTube obviously won't take it down. Ain't that crazy? So not only will this app not protect you, it'll allow somebody to sit there and literally make a fake page about you. That I reported this page a month ago. YouTube contacted me at the time and never contacted me again. Shit's crazy. They got one making fun of me, and I'm supposed to be DMX. Like, these niggas are crazy. Like I told you, this is from down at the trial. They took stills from a video. These people are crazy. That's somebody that's obsessed. See that bad boy jacket y'all see me on? Wearing all the time, I'll burn that motherfucker. This is crazy, bro. That's crazy. So somebody made a channel. This is black people that did that. So you understand, that's why my attitude be the way it do. Right now as I'm talking to y'all, that's somebody flagging me. Please believe that. Right now as I'm talking to you, there's people sitting in my chat room right now. And I heard about this one thing too, that these people can put on your page or whatever, suppress your views too. So that might have something to do with, it's like a bot engine thing or whatever I've heard about. Either way it go, we're gonna leave this app alone. This app ain't even making no money no more for nobody. They too busy paying Mr. Beast and all their high-end vlogs or whatever. So I would tell y'all, if y'all first starting out vlogging, don't start here. They'll give you the illusion that YouTube is the #1 app or whatever. It really isn't. Within the next 2 years, this app is going to be up out of here. It's been sitting too long. It's like MySpace now. I ain't like Facebook. Facebook's been here too long. It's always got to be something to come in and replace it. You know what I'm saying? And it's once as one app came in and replaced, which was Facebook at the time, came in and replaced MySpace, so will something come in to replace MySpace, Facebook, something will come in to replace YouTube. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, and that's why I had it over there. This is not it anymore. We sit up here for hours and make my short videos. I think I can say anywhere from 69 cents to $1.20 for each 1,000 views. It just depends on what the subject is. My length videos like this right here, depends on what the subject is. You can see anywhere from $5, maybe $10 per 1,000 views. You know what I'm saying? Where there's other places that pay way more. And they might not be as known, but it ain't this bullshit. These are most of the, like, if you see there's only 2 people in here. What's that girl dad cooking up delicious? That's probably a real person. Grown folks, that's probably a real person. The rest of these are like fake profiles and shit. Like most of these people that have been in here and they don't have a picture. And I don't like profiles that don't have a picture. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. But yeah, like I said, man, it's a goddamn shame I can't get 20 Black Americans to donate $20. That will always sit with me. Like, it might not be with y'all, but it will sit with me for the rest of my life. I'm like, I remember 5 times since my birthday, before my birthday actually, and I never ever, and I want y'all to understand this, I don't ever do lives asking people to donate. I really, really don't. And I'm like, yo, I know my crowd 30,000 that YouTube won't let me get out to. I got 7 people that have been in there for an hour. 7 out of 30K, son. You trying to tell me this app ain't got something to do with that? Fuck out of here. But if I was on here lying and gossiping about somebody, here's 100,000 views for you. Keep up doing it. Why? Because that type of material aids to the fact of, what's the word I'm looking for here? Destruction of blacks. That's what it does. If you're black, and blacks don't even see it, if you're in here and you're talking about your own people, whatever, and you feel like you're making a lot of money, you continue doing it, that's why they paying you, nigga. That's why they paying you, nigga. That's why you getting views. You talking about other niggas. This nigga's terrible. Oh, what are we talking about? That nigga right there. That nigga right there. That nigga right there. He's terrible. I swear to God, since I've been on this app, that's all these niggas have done year after year after year after year, and it's gotten worse and worse and worse. It's gossip about each other. And they don't see nothing wrong with it, and they don't see the bigger play. When y'all sitting up gossiping, niggas are sitting up building. When y'all sitting up arguing with each other, niggas are sitting up building. My fault. While y'all doing all this shit y'all doing, niggas are sitting up building, and it's ridiculous. It's embarrassing at this point. It's embarrassing. If you're in white America, because I know I'm being monitored, so it's probably not my real viewers looking at me right now. This is probably part of the monitoring system. But if you are part of, because trust me, that's what's going on. I'm about to go smoke me a cigarette. Tell me what you think in the chat or whatever. Why do you think, I got 2 questions for you. One, why is it that I got 30K subscribers, but YouTube won't let me allow me to get out to more than 10 people within an hour? I'm trying to crop some krill, sophisticated gent. Let me tell you something. You're not sophisticated. You're a piece of shit. And you're the type of nigga I was talking about. A black, crusty nigga that doesn't have any flow. Let me go look at your chat real quick. Because what I'm talking about is real. You want other people. He's been here for 11 years. A guy, 1 subscriber, and got a suit on with sunglasses. Let's see what your face look like. Oh, yeah, this is a full-fledged nigga. Oh, this is a full-fledged nigga. Everybody that's not black American, I want you to take a look at Sophisticated Gent 1839. That's how you know it's a piece of trash. Whenever they put them names right there or whatever, that's what they're trying to be. But that's not actually what they are. They're actually pieces of shit. Because, see, he doesn't have any money. Probably lives with his girlfriend, probably not on a lease. Family probably doesn't like him that well. You understand what I'm saying? This is not somebody that's a sophisticated gent. A sophisticated gent would be like, hell, here go that bread right there. Sophisticated gent would pay attention that I have 50,000 motherfuckers on what's the name yesterday, saying all kinds of racist shit to me. And you're in here and doing the same shit I started out this live talking about. And I'm glad you came here because you confirmed what I was saying to them. Black people will sit there and make fun of you about donations and shit like that. Meanwhile, they won't say shit about Chud the Builder getting $370,000. They won't go over there and interrupt him. They won't go over there and flag his channel where he was walking around calling people niggas or whatever. You just like the rest of the motherfuckers a fucking coward, you pussy. You're just like them, a coward. And I want everybody else to see what I was talking about. This is what they do. That's why it's hard to defend y'all with this Jeff Metcalf shit, this Alston Metcalf shit. It's hard to defend y'all because I'm like, okay, here I'm at in the front door. If you paying attention, you actually smart, sophisticated, gent. You would have paid attention to the pure simple fact of one, I've been sitting up on this motherfucker, what's the name, trying to take up for niggas. And what you talking about some nigga going to get krills? Nigga, I don't do no drugs. Oh, my mama, I don't do no drugs. Smoke a joint every now and then, drink a beer every now and then. That's all I'm known for. That means you and your community, wherever you're chatting with the girls, because that's what the niggas that sit like this, they hang with the girls. Matter of fact, let me get this bitch out of here. Let me get this bitch ass nigga up. I don't want you to hear nothing else we're saying. This is why I tell you, I wouldn't want to have a kid in that community. I'm scared of it. See how they talking to me? They would talk to my kid like that. Then these people want to realize and ask, why doesn't anybody? This is the reason you're making yourself look stupid. This is the reason. You talk like you're fucking in 1869 and it is served the fucking Emancipation Proclamation. You talk like slaves. Stop begging, nickel. Don't you ask your culture for nothing, nickel. Got to get out here and get it on your own, nickel. But what about the females you donate to? That bitch you gave $40,000 to that said that she got hit with a brick and black Americans gave her money, but then later on y'all want to come up with these tether conversations. Last thing I checked, that bitch was from fucking Somalia. Y'all gave that bitch $40,000. Oh, let me tell you, the key to black people is their fucking bitches. Them bitches can do anything they motherfucking want to, and they will support them. Believe that. The key to y'all destruction in the communities that y'all point out are from destructive bitches. Not the good single moms. There's good single moms too. They got brothers, uncles, or whatever. But the terrible ones, they're the ones that are the root of your crime elements. You need, instead, y'all embrace them bitches when they're at work. Y'all let them get away with murder at work. You understand what I'm saying? And everything else or whatever. That's your key right there. That bitch is at work all the time, every day, taking overtime or whatever. Kids are home by themselves or getting raised basically by the oldest kid in the house. That's the one. And that's the key. If you wanted to know the genesis of all this crime that's going on, look no further than the single black mama. And the single Latin mama, too. Oh, I ain't gonna leave you out, bitch. All these gangs and shit. I just showed y'all this a few minutes ago. A motherfucker had made a whole entire page about me and monetized the page. And the motherfucker came in here and said, stop begging, nickel. We in the black community ain't gonna give you no $20. Did you hear what Jeff Metcalf said? Oh, fuck it. You want me to roll with you after you said fuck me? Where the fuck does that happen at? Let me tell you something. In the streets, I wouldn't roll with a motherfucker that said fuck me. Why the fuck would I roll with some niggas in a group off the internet or in person or socially or culture-wise anyway if they say fuck you? That didn't even make sense. Why would I ride with a group of people that went along and put up? That was, when I showed y'all that this a minute ago, there is hundreds of videos in there. Each one, that means that a person was going meticulously through my videos and was posting shit up. And I complained to this app about the page. They have the decency to write me back, but don't take down the page after I just told you this is not me. And you think I want to stay here on this app? No, this app is for boomers. Because that nigga that was just in here talking was a loser. Listen, let me go smoke a cigarette real quick. Because I'm kind of flustered right now. Evidently, I'm the only YouTuber that is not allowed to make money on this app. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play something for y'all. And then I want to just read some of these comments, though. This one was the funniest one out of all of them. I just want to read this one. I could go to any white neighborhood any time of day wearing anything I wish and be completely safe. Can you say the same about your race? Hold on, I'm gonna write this one motherfucker back. And the black nigga comes in here. Stop begging, nigga. Nigga, you under attack right now. You don't stand with me. I just got to get a bigger hammer. You understand what I'm saying? The top comment is here, fatigue is for real. And maybe you're just, because I respond to some of them, you're just a little too presumptive. And this was from a Latino. His last name is Ferraris. That's one of them Ecuadorian names. Nigga said, I can walk as a, you have to be a real cocky motherfucker to write some shit like that. You're Latino and you wrote, I can walk into a white neighborhood any time of day wearing anything I wish and be completely safe. You really believe that? Can you say the same about your race? That was his answer to me writing this about him. This is what I wrote to him. He wrote, fatigue is real. Some dude named Dallas5374. So that means that's somebody from Texas. Never, 9 times out of 10. So, is that so? Tell me the numbers on white crime. He said 13 out of 60. I told you, you got to be careful because the white ones, they'll lie too. Let me tell you the real numbers. It's not 13 out of 60. That's another thing that's going on in the white community. They're making up statistics. White on white crime. They even making up statistics, and they'll sit there and they'll project to everybody else. I'm not gonna do too much of this because I just had somebody black in here say, yo, you're black. No. They're not taking off those people no more. Those people hate each other. That's one thing white people are right about. They do. They hate each other. Trust me on this one. In 2025, about 80 to 85% of violent crimes committed against white victims were perpetrated by white offenders. Most violent crimes in the United States are intra-racial, occurring within the same race. While specific demographic breakdowns vary year by year, the overall distribution of crime remains consistent across racial groups. Intra-racial trends. The vast majority of violent offenses, both for white and black Americans, occur between individuals of the same race. Data sources, official nationwide percentages, are published annually by the FBI Crime Data Explorer. Additional comprehensive analysis can be found at the Bureau of Justice Statistics. Those are the only. This is why the FBI and the CIA and those foreign agencies are the only ones that I use, because they give you the real data. So once again, I'll read, in 2025, 80 to 85% of white crimes were committed by white individuals. That leaves a scary number of only 15%. So what are you talking about? Black Americans are fucking attacking you. I don't get it. You're lying. And you're using it as an excuse to do what, I don't know, whatever it might be. But it's kind of sickening in a way, don't y'all think? I think it's kind of sickening. I've gotten so many comments. So who am I being watched by? Is this the police, FBI, CIA? Who's monitoring me? I don't know 2 hours and it's not ever peaked past 10, but I got 30,000 subscribers. That shit's crazy, right? And then the one black dude that was in here, he was a fucking troll. Stop begging, nigga. That's how they talk to you. I will never have those people to have my back. I will never have those people and be one with them, and I'm quite content with that. What I can do is what I have to offer, and what I offer is this sentiments and try to tell them things or whatever. But one thing that I have learned is that when it comes to black Americans, I will never have their support. Never. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. And I proved it to you. I couldn't get 20 motherfuckers to donate $20. I got 30,000 subscribers. And then the one black dude comes in here and embarrasses himself and says, stop begging, nickel. Like we in 1839. Stop begging, nickel. And white people is watching me right now. So white people and Jeff Metcalf, you were right on that part. They don't stick together. And that's how y'all gonna take them over. Because they don't. They've been proficient now in doing nothing more than crying about everything. Everything is crying. And the reason they're crying all the time is because of the pure simple fact they've been raised by women. And the women, that's what all women do. No matter what race, they cry when something is wrong. They cry when there's something out of order. And that's the type of people you got now. And it's a fucking shame. I can't depend on these people. And it's all right. I don't let it bother me. I let that alone. It was bothering me at first. I was like, damn, what I do to these people? And then I started thinking about it. I was like, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. That's the truth. If anything else is the truth, I will never be the same with African Americans ever again. During the pandemic, I was having a real hard time because I don't care if you log off. You're not doing me any well anyway. Goodbye. They be thinking they hurting you by logging off. Like I got a whole series of white niggas watching me right now. I don't give a fuck. And to those white people that don't necessarily happen to be racist or whatever, make sure y'all stay subscribed. I'm not worrying about the African Americans too much anymore. It's obvious, as you can see. And that wasn't that funny. I told you, I said the first thing they do is they'll go around and they'll say, oh, you begging, nickel. That's their tropes. You know what I'm saying? So that way, it's a crab in the barrel. It's kind of like a crab in the barrel type deal. They do that so one motherfucker don't get ahead. So they have to specifically stop. This happens in black culture. They specifically try to stop the black dudes. They won't do the same with the women. They only do it with the dudes. And usually it's a woman or a dude that's been raised by a woman that acts in this way. So this is how they move or whatever. Stop begging, nickel. I don't care if you've been working all week and you ain't got your shit yet. I don't care if your page is monetized, nickel. Don't you be out here asking nobody for no donations in the culture. We got to give all the money to the women. You got to talk like that to them, they understand. I swear to God. You talk like that, they understand you. You talk like I talk, they don't understand you. Clear and evident. I'm going to play something real quick. I'll have me a cigarette because I got a little pissed off by that right there. I was like, damn, you just confirmed what I was just saying? This is why these niggas is going to be easy to take y'all out. Because y'all just, Austin, Jeff Metcalf gets on yesterday, does a whole interview talking about how he hate niggas. I don't think he hate niggas, but you know what I'm saying. Made money. I'll play this.
You were great guest. Yes, thanks for coming on the show.
We'll be back shortly. Y'all can listen to this so y'all can log off or hit the cash app or whatever. No matter me either way. Yeah, we know that now.
Those broadcasts.
Like America ain't with me.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's about yours.
It's all good.
Yeah.
That defendant shit.
Yeah, get the merch. We got the chip out merch. It's out, man. Go ahead and get it. It's only a limited time offer. We'll pull up the link for you guys here in a little bit. And get my book, Why I'm Deserve Even Less. That's out as well. Amazon bestseller. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We just got done doing a stream. We covered the Carmelo Anthony case, the Rick Chow case. But yeah, there you go, man. You guys only got 8 days, I think. If you scroll on down a little bit, we got it in white and okay, in all different kinds of colors. So what is this? Some merch I got. It says jumping out instead of the cheetah. So yeah, so go ahead and get it, guys. It's limited only in stores. So go grab it. You guys got about a week. Okay, so get it while you guys can. Once they're gone, they're gone. Chris, what about you? Shout out to the girl.
shout out to Bradley. Shout out to we got a lot of new girls on the panel. So we might have a Frank Castle or two. I don't know, probably just one. But other than that, guys, follow me on my kick. Slash Aaron Parks and me. We'll be playing Rivals. Bradley played Rival too, right?
Bro, what do you make?
I made DPS on the Moore, IFIS. So
Have we played together?
no, we have not.
Oh
But
my God.
I've seen you play though. I've seen you play.
I downloaded. We could play if you want to.
I love that game.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
Absolutely play.
Yeah, so Rivals, and let's make it happen tonight.
W who?
Marvel Rivals, CC.
Who?
Yeah, that's a video game.
They ain't gonna do shit.
Get someone early.
They ain't gonna do shit. How much you want to bet on that?
Check it out, man. What's your source?
Yeah, drop the link in there. RGX store /limited. Okay, please buy it. Everybody get it.
Buy it
Perfect example.
and clip it and show us right now, real time.
Stick of Chris. All right, ladies, thank you for waiting. If you don't mind, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, and if you want to, of course, your body count. We'll start right here. Welcome to the show.
Hi everyone, my name is
Great,
Fatima.
yeah, it's perfect.
I'm 39 years old.
Wait, 39?
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Fatima.
Fatima. Fatima.
And you said you're 39?
Wait, why is that?
It's not, but
Is that
that's
like
her
Fatima or
name.
something like that, I guess maybe.
You can't laugh at her name.
Fatima.
Oh, okay. It's just
You can't laugh at her name.
Absolutely, bro.
All right, where you from?
Yeah.
I'm from Nicaragua, but I'm in Florida since I was 12.
Oh, bro, get your shit together. Sorry, what the fuck? Oh, you didn't hear that? Get your shit together.
Yeah, you need to get your shit
You already
together,
fucking
Fatima.
roll-ups 2 minutes ago, bro.
Fatima.
Talk about. Come on, bro. You're like a child. Come on.
Fatima.
What do you do?
Fatima.
You said you're what? Or mom? What? And a mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Good profession. I wish more women did that. Relationship status?
Married,
All right. How long have you been married for?
20 years.
Oh, she's mad.
Wow. That is right. She's not.
So you a cougar?
Bro,
You are.
she's married for 20 years. That's amazing.
Can Fatima get over the intro, please?
Okay. Are your parents together or no?
Yes, they are.
Okay. And then, well, your favorite question, even though it doesn't really apply.
Oh, yeah, birth control?
Well, I have an IUD.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well,
And then you
kids?
said you're from Nicaragua. Yeah, she married 20 years.
Oh, you said how many kids?
Yeah, how many kids?
Well, I have a 21-year-old, 19-year-old.
They just trying to see if she can get pregnant or not. Yeah, okay.
See, give her time to talk. Okay?
They trying to see if she can get pregnant
I
or
told
not.
you before the show, right? Right, guys? Girl, tell me your that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I told her. Don't
Alright,
tell people.
alright, I'm gonna stop talking.
Okay.
All right, 3 kids. All right, cool.
Thank you.
What about you? What's your
Wait, hold on. I don't want to ruin a marriage, but what's body count?
4.
19, 4. Okay, not bad. Okay.
She got 3 kids and 4 body count.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
No.
I ain't 20 years married,
She's a
so.
believer. Okay.
That's pretty open.
She's not gonna lie.
Wait,
She seems sincere.
Yeah, she does.
Can your man have 3 sons?
She'd be a good sport.
Yeah.
What?
It
Can
can't
your
even
man have
have 3
threesomes?
sons. That pussy already open.
No,
And now you're like from like somebody?
no.
Why?
We both have religious values, so.
There you go.
I mean, back then.
Good family. Good family.
I like her.
We're gonna move on.
All right.
What you doing?
What's your name?
Justice.
Okay.
Wait, your mom named you Justice?
Or is it like a stage name?
Okay. How old are you?
22.
Where are you from?
From Chicago. Just moved to Miami 2 days ago.
She kept saying too.
What do you do for work?
I'm a life coach, so I help people build self-trust, confidence, and inner peace.
Okay. Highest education completed?
High school,
Okay. Relationship status?
single,
All right. Are your parents together?
no.
Okay. And then,
Birth control?
No.
okay. And then what's your like racial background?
Ecuadorian.
Okay. What about you?
What's going on? Body count? Justice? Miami so far.
Why do we ask that question? That's that Chris always asks.
Yeah, it's just I'm just
It's
curious.
gonna be true. What do we do?
I'm sorry, alright, does this body count?
Yeah, that's private.
Oh, is that high?
That was true.
I just feel like we should start by how many they took in their whole lifeline.
You got valuable input.
How many you took in your life?
Alright, what's your name?
My name's Amelia.
Amelia. Okay, Amelia, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Where are you from?
I'm from California.
What part of Cali?
I'm from the Central Valley, Modesto.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm a veterinary technician for small animals.
Okay. Highest education completed? High school?
Yeah,
Okay. Relationship status?
single.
Alright. Are your parents together?
No.
And then birth control review?
Birth control?
Birth control?
Oh, no.
Use it? No. Okay. Live life on the edge. And then, what's your racial background? Are you Mexican or?
Mexican.
Get out of the way. Alright, bro. Yeah,
Okay, man. It's Central California, bro. You already know.
That's oh yeah.
Standard.
Kind of valid.
Standard.
Doing good, girl.
Yeah. What about you? What's your name?
Body count? 18?
No comment.
Alright.
Been out there. We don't have that vibe, been out there.
Yeah,
We're gonna get to you in a little bit.
Alright, what's your name?
I'm Shanae.
Alright,
Shenane.
Yeah.
how old are you?
I'm 26.
Where are you from?
London.
Okay. What do you do for work?
Social media streaming on OnlyFans.
The man.
Oh, okay.
None.
Highest education completed.
None.
College.
Okay. Alright. You have your. Well, I know in England it might be different.
Yeah,
Uni
it's
or
But after that, before uni. Before uni.
how many years is it?
The rest, yeah.
It's the British system. It's like Barbados.
It's A levels basically.
Would you consider a functional an associate here in America?
You could call it that, yeah.
I'm just trying to get the equivalent. Alright, relationship status?
Single.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I seen you on stream. Both of y'all.
Oh, I didn't even notice until now.
Yeah, I took it.
Okay. Are your parents together?
No.
Okay. Birth control review?
No, I don't believe in that.
Alright. And then what's your racial background?
I'm half Irish.
Okay, so white?
British.
Okay.
Body count?
That's private.
Come on, man. You do OnlyFans.
No, that's still private.
What are we doing?
So I gotta know who's better, HS or DJ?
HS will never. HS is absolutely lying about that.
Really?
Yeah, that did not happen. He's cancelled right now in the UK.
Man's not hot.
Huh?
Man's not hot.
No. He's cancelled right now in the UK, so he's trying to get some clout.
He's canceled.
Yeah, he's trying to get clips. Yeah, so he was trying
Tell the
to
audience so they know, because they don't know. Yeah.
So basically, Deshae was dating
I'm-
you. You look the same, so I don't know who it is.
She was dating someone
I needed me a cigarette. For real. It's like, fuck that shit. I see a couple people jumped out. That's good.
Join us as we unpack today.
Whoever's still here, hit that like button, or you just here because you just spying on me. Isn't that crazy? Every live I do, I only get 10 people in here. I got 30,000 subscribers. This shit's crazy. But don't let it get you mad. Don't worry about it. Just rebuild. But yeah, we definitely gotta leave this app. How do y'all feel if y'all bloggers? Hold on. That's the people that's monitoring me. 1 second here. Let me share this. Back. So what have we found out tonight? I found out that somebody created a page about me that they monetize. It has at least well over 100 videos on it. All to try to get people not to subscribe or donate or whatever to me. It's quite interesting, to be honest with you. Very interesting. The Black Americans have put that much emphasis. See that bad one? I want to show you how this again. This is somebody, yeah, they have 95 videos. I said 100, but at least if y'all can see that, somebody made a fake page about me that has hundreds, and I mean at least 100 videos on here, all taken from short clips. They got me looking like the devil. They did that one through the green screen. They put the devil behind it. Got me looking like DMX. There's another one me looking like a vampire. Of course, they had to put ones with Puff in it. Most of these are about Puff or when I was down at the trial. That's why a lot of people don't believe me when I say when I was down at the trial. Almost every last one of these is either me reporting on Puff shit. That one's definitely me down at the trial because it was raining that day. I remember that. See what they did? Look at this one. My lips look like an ass. This is crazy. This is somebody that's mentally ill. That's what Black Americans did. You can tell by the music of somebody black that created that page. That's Black Americans for you. So these are the same people that'll be like, yo, you bugging. You wilding. That didn't happen. And I reported that page to YouTube, but they still haven't taken it down. Isn't that crazy? So that's why I say I move off this app. I've been here for an hour and 36 minutes. And that view counter has not gone over 10. So YouTube is working with them. They're also flagging me. They're crazy, bro. All this for one YouTuber. I'm special. I'm kind of, yeah, look at it on the bright side. A nigga thought I was important enough to make a channel about me. And I'm pretty sure I know the person that made the channel. I'm pretty sure it's down to 3 people from my past. I hope it's not one person, but whoever it is, they took the time out to make a whole page about me because they wanted to destroy my character. So in my life, it ain't whites I have to worry about. Seems like it's blacks I got to worry about. It's the blacks that are trying to financially sabotage me. It's blacks that make whole entire pages with 95 plus videos. Talking shit about me. Making fun of me. Anybody that passes by that thinks I'm a nut. It takes a lot of effort, man. Cheers to you. When you're someone like me, I'm very different, and I understand that, than most African Americans, but what I'm saying is universal. And it's weird because people will sit back and they'll hear you seeing that page that I just showed them, and they'll still be like, that ain't enough to convince us. Because the way I talk, because the way I sound, the way I look. I speak Spanish. Shit is sad, man. When you ask me the questions you ask me, I'm not bashing on black people, I'm just putting out the obvious. I talked about white people and I have a problem. You have a problem with some of my white people. Why you got a problem with this? Anyway, I'm going to do something real quick. And I'll be right back.